Hello, hello, my beautiful rebels, my gorgeous rebel souls. I am here with another pick a card reading, and this pick a card is about your life purpose and uh, what you should be doing. Maybe these are gifts that you haven't really nurtured or you never really thought about. Maybe you're stuck in the 9 to 5 grind and you're thinking of pursuing something else, and maybe this can just show you some more options. Um, so I have 4 different piles, and this is pile 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I'm going to go ahead and get started. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to do this again. I'm going to go ahead and clear all these cards away because there's quite a few cards for each pile. Okay, and we're going to get it cracking. But yeah, I'm excited about this. I've been wanting to do a life purpose / life path reading. Yeah, I'm excited. Okay, so the first card that I pulled for pile 1 is let go, walk away from this situation in order to resolve it. So I don't know, I've never met you. I don't know you. But typically when you pull this card, this is you maybe have left a situation. This could be like a relationship also, or a job, or maybe you lost your job. Okay, maybe you got downsized. But I feel like if you are taken out of a situation, it may be hard to believe it, but it could always be, I feel like it's always for the better, like for the greater good. Like the universe knows what you need more than you do, and it may take time for you to even really truly understand what it meant for you to be what it meant when it did that to you. You know what I mean? So whatever it is, you need to walk away. Well, it's saying you need to let go. So don't be mad or upset. Some of our biggest and most precious and wonderful blessings come in disguise, and a lot of time it can come in this kind of disguise. Okay. The second card I pulled for you is trust. Trust your feelings and dreams to guide your career path. So it's saying to let go and completely trust yourself. I don't know. I feel like maybe you're someone who, like, you did the grind super hard for maybe quite some time. Um, and now you find yourself freed up. Let me tell you, getting freed up can really open you in a totally different way. You know what? Being fired, being laid off, I'm telling you, blessings. You may only see it as like a hardship right now, if it indeed happened that way, or maybe this is just telling you to let go of your current job because it's making you miserable. But yeah, this is saying to totally trust your feelings. Like maybe you've been thinking about, when you're in those monkey mind jobs that aren't meant for you. They're meant for certain people. If what you're doing drags you down in such a way, it is not for you. So I feel like you really need to learn to trust yourself and trust the feelings that you have, and just don't have doubt about it. You know what I mean? Just listen. So the third card that I pulled was flowers, and it says working with flowers opens your heart and brings blessings to others through your life purpose. So like I said, I don't know you, but I don't know, maybe you are one of those gardening people. Maybe maybe you have a vegetable garden. Maybe you love to grow flowers. Maybe you love spending time in nurseries around all that nature. I love the smell of nurseries, and I have no idea why. I can't grow anything to save my life. That's just me. But you seem to be one of those people who may be gifted in that way. Maybe you have the green thumb. Um, Maybe you're good at watering things and watching them grow and cultivating their soil and taking care of them. Maybe this brings you pleasure. Maybe this nurtures you in a way, you know. And then I pulled environmentalist. It says you're an earth angel who was born to protect, nurture, and teach about nature and animals. So you're definitely a nature person. I got that for sure. So like I said, maybe you like to be outside, um, you know, in the dirt, making things grow. This says animals too, so maybe you're an animal person. Like maybe your dream job is like working in the Home and Garden Center in Home Depot or Walmart or wherever, or a private little mom and pop nursery. Or maybe you dream about doing floral arrangements for people. Maybe you could even do floral arrangements for like funerals and stuff. I mean, those are big deals, let me tell you. And they matter, especially with people who are grieving. So like I'm just trying to open your mind to see more, like peel your lids back so that you can see more possibilities and maybe ponder them. I'm not saying to take that direction, but just to think about it. But whatever it is, and I pulled these were all very adamant cards, and when I say cards are adamant, I mean they fell out of the deck, they flew out of the deck. They're all pretty adamant, and they're all very cohesive. And I think that's what I really love about this pile one. It's very, I don't know if you're a hippie or not. Maybe you're a hippie who got stuck in a factory and you felt like it was killing your soul or sucking the life out of your body. Whatever it is, blessings in disguise. Just never doubt or forget that you matter. What you desire matters. And what you enjoy could be something more. Okay? So, with that in mind, I also pulled some clarifier cards. And I pulled Sedna Infinite Supply. You are supplied for today and all of your tomorrows. So, and look, again, look at all the flowers. She's just there in the flowers. Like, no matter what you decide, I feel like you are an outdoors woman or outdoorsman. Like, you are meant to be out in nature. Maybe you want to lead people on hikes through trails. Maybe you want to work in state parks. In the gardens, maybe you want to do gardens for your city or your state. I just feel like you're one of those people who is all about, maybe you decide to work in an animal sanctuary and it's just like a lot of greenery around. Maybe you want to design different gardens or landscaping. I mean, I just feel like you are out there to nurture the earth and give back to it what it gives to us. And that's why you are supplied. For whenever you need it, you are supplied. And the second card I pulled was Ostara, which is fertility. It is the perfect time for you to start new projects, access new ideas, and give birth to new conditions. And can we talk for a minute? Because if I had to see one more flower in these cards, I'm kidding. Look at all the beautiful flowers, and there she is, sprinkling seeds into the soil so that they can grow, nurturing them, taking care of them. So whatever it is that you decide to do, it's going to be fertile. Whatever project you decide to take, whatever you decide to cultivate, it's good. This is the time for it. This is the perfect time for you to start it. And that's like, if you had any doubt at all, this is a total confirmation card for you. I also pulled an Earth card, and the Earth card was DNA and karma. So maybe this is something that you learned from somebody in your family. Maybe this, your life purpose is encompassed around like a teaching that was handed down. or you know what I mean? It's just, it seems like it's very ingrained in you and so natural that you never even considered it. But if it comes to you naturally and doing it doesn't feel like work at all, that is what you probably want to be doing with your life. I'm just saying. Just saying. So I hope that you found this to resonate. Leave me a comment down below. And thank you so much for watching. Okie doke. We're moving on to pile 2. And pile 2. Okay. I hope you got a cup of tea, cup of coffee. Maybe you're doing a shot of whiskey. Either way, maybe you're just drinking some agua. That's always nice. So pile 2. Here we go. Your first card is options. Consider the career possibilities that are open to you. So I feel like this is just saying that it wants you to recognize and know that you have options. Everybody has options. Some people just feel so trapped in life that they are not able to even see or recognize or understand fully that they have more options. And really, the only thing that's keeping you from seeing your options is yourself and society and the things that, or family, you know, maybe they're putting it in your brain. You need to do this type of job. You need to go to work every day at 7:30 a.m. and come home at 3:30 in the afternoon. That's going to be your life, Monday to Friday. You'll have Saturdays sometimes off, Sundays off, sure. I mean, you know what I mean? That is why we don't recognize or see our options. And the second thing that I pulled for you is books. You connect to your life purpose through your involvement with books. And I was like, oh, this is nice because books are amazing. You could teach yourself things, you learn new things, you cultivate ideas, you get entertained. I mean, gosh, books are everything. I feel like they're special to you, especially. I feel like maybe this is that thing that you discovered them super young and you fell in complete and utter love with them. Maybe you read the classics. Maybe you got into like bios or sci-fis or just anything like that. In some way, shape, or form, books have completely impacted you. Yeah. And the third card I pulled was author. You have a book inside of you that wishes to be expressed. Make the time to write it. So, whatever it is, I feel like you need to be writing. Okay? And this was a very adamant pile as well. And when I say adamant, I mean that the cards jumped out, practically flew out, really, one after the other. So I feel like books are a huge part of, you know, what you should be doing with yourself. Maybe they've inspired you in so many ways. But whatever you've gone through in your life, I feel like you have it in you to be that writer, to make that book. And that's awesome. So awesome. And to just really put the cherry on the sundae, the fourth card that flew out of this deck, baby, is writing. You heal, inspire, teach, and entertain with the words you write. Now, I pulled 4 cards for everybody, and I feel like this is one of those moments. I don't know, what your religion is, but I feel like this is one of those moments where I would tell a friend, like, God is trying to tell you something, honey. Like, that is what I would tell you. God is trying to tell you something. Allah is trying to tell you something. The universe is trying to tell you something. Jehovah trying to tell you something. Like, trying to tell you. Jesus trying to tell you, girl, fella, whoever you are. It says you heal, inspire, teach, and entertain with the words you write. You have a book inside of you. And I don't know what kind of book that is. That doesn't matter to me. but it matters to you. Whatever it is, you need to get it out of you. That's all I'm here to do, is tell you need to get it out of you. Wow, this is amazing. I'm really loving this, and it's very forward. It's like, sure, you got options, but you love them books, and you should be an author. And being an author, you should be writing. So it was really just like, there you go, that's for you. And I wanted to pull a couple of clarifiers out. So I pulled Pele, Divine Passion. Be honest with yourself. What is your heart's true desire? So maybe you had a thought about being a writer, but you kind of dismissed it and you don't really take yourself seriously. I mean, there's a chance that maybe you work a 9 to 5 regular job, like a regular schmeggler job, and if you are passionate enough about something and driven to do it, you won't make the time to do it. So let's say maybe you only have like an hour or two to spare, maybe you should spend that time writing a couple pages. Just start, come up with an outline. You know what I mean? It's just never too late to try until it's too late. Okay? So the second clarifier I pulled was Nematoma, sacred space. Create an altar or visit a power place to connect with the divine. So maybe you're one of those people who doesn't have an extra room to make an office, like a space where you could be creative and just zone out and do writing. So maybe you take a corner and maybe you get a little pop-up table and set your laptop down or set your notebook down, light a couple candles, get a couple crystals, play some instrumental, some classical, whatever floats your boat, whatever inspires you to write, things like that. Let me think. Blackmail, Tycho, Philip Glass. These are just some really great instrumentals that I listen to, some classical things that I love to listen to when I want to sit down and just marinate and do something with my mind, like write or get something out. I listen to these when I journal. Journaling is also a form of writing. It doesn't necessarily, you don't have to be typing out pages on a laptop or a computer or typewriter. You could just be writing them and then transfer them. I mean, notebooks are awesome. I have like 1,000. So whatever you do, nurture it, please. Just nurture it. Take the time out right at the end of every day, 30 minutes, okay? And your earth card that I pulled was Milky Way and perspective. It's all about how you see things. You probably have a very unique point of view or a very unique story that only you can tell the way that you need to tell it. And the world will listen to it and will inspire people. It'll teach people something. It'll entertain people. Maybe it'll heal a few people. It's all about that story that's in you with your unique perspective, your unique sight, okay? So that is it for pile number 2. Why don't you go crack out a few pages? If this resonated with you at all, leave a comment down below, please. And thank you so much for watching. All right, pile number 3. What is your life purpose? All right, so I pulled sensitivity. You're becoming more sensitive and need to make changes accordingly. There you are. I feel like you may be a high frequency being. And I say this because they tend to be a lot more sensitive. This is emotionally sensitive. This is physically more sensitive. Maybe you should switch to a free and clear laundry detergent. It will make a difference on your skin. Trust me. Like try to use as little artificial chemicals on your body as possible. Switch to a good, nice black soap for your body. Switch to some nice comforting coconut oil or a good shea butter. just switch to things that are easy, not complicated with chemicals. Just, you're sensitive. You got to treat yourself like you're sensitive. Um, yeah. Also, be nicer to yourself. That's important too. That matters. The next card I pulled is energy healing. Your natural energy healing abilities are an important part of your life purpose. So I feel like you're meant to be, maybe you thought about taking Reiki or becoming a Reiki healer or master. Maybe you're into tuning forks or singing bowls, or, just different tones for healing. Maybe you think about light therapy. Maybe you get into like infrared sauna healing. I mean, there's all sorts of different forms of integrative healing, and I feel like whatever it is that you decide, although I feel like it's not as conventional, and I get sick of hearing the word conventional, but I mean, I still feel like things like acupuncture and energy healing should be covered on insurance. Because they actually make a difference in your health, your body, and your spirit. Also, the third card that I pulled is Oracle cards. So you're able to discern answers and guidance for yourself and others. So maybe you're that person who is divinely connected. You're directly connected to source. I feel like you could be a master number as well, especially since you got the healing card. Maybe you're 33. Those are supposed to be the the overall healers as far as ascended master numbers. That's what they're here to do. They're here to really bring everybody into that Christ-like consciousness, and they're all about healing. Also, even if you're not, that's apparently what you're here to do. And you're going to be divinely woke in some kind of way if you pick this pile. So if you have never dabbled with an oracle deck or tarot deck, let me tell you, it can enlighten you, it could delight you, and you may surprise yourself. So maybe you should reach out and find you a nice deck that you feel is beautiful. And if you do have a deck, then maybe you should start using it more. Maybe you should start doing readings for people, because this says that you're divinely guided in multiple ways. And the last card that I pulled, was support. Your life purpose fully supports you. So whatever it is that you're supposed to be doing, you're supported. You're divinely supported. You're going to be spiritually supported. You need to mentally support and physically support yourself. I mean, I feel like it is what it is. And there it is. And I feel like you had a feeling that you knew this anyway. I feel like I don't even need to tell you this, or you're just seeing it for confirmation. Confirmed, boo. Confirmed. Get to it. I want to see your videos. I want to read. I want to go and click on your pick of cards, okay? So, I know I'm so addicted to pick of cards. I'm so addicted to pick. I can't even help myself. So please, if you do readings, just comment down below, because I will make a pick a card video. I would love to see it. So addicted to them. The clarifier I pulled was Mary Magdalene, unconditional love. Love yourself, others, every situation, no matter what the outward appearances may be. So I feel like you really may be a 33. I feel like you're here to spread like this unconditional love and compassion for any and everyone, because everybody needs love. I don't care who they are, what they did. Everybody needs it. Everybody wants it. Okay? You even find the coldest person in the world and they want love too. You know what I mean? And the second clarifier I pulled was Rhiannon, sorceress. You are a magical person who can manifest your clear intentions into reality. So, not only are you this divine person, you're divinely awakened, you're divinely guided, but, you're a magical manifester too. You understand the thoughts equal things situation. You understand the way the universe works. You understand positive affirmations, positive thinking. the law of attraction. You understand it. All right, and the last card that I pulled for you, the Earth card, was Iceberg Submerged. So maybe this is the time to really submerge yourself into your gifts, into all of your divine gifts. You know, take that time out. Raise your frequency even higher. And if it's already raised, keep raising it, you know, keep it up. So make sure you take that time out, recharge energetically, you know, listen to like the healers, even on YouTube. I mean, the chakras, keep your chakras good and charged. Like, let me tell you, I try and realign my chakras every day, and if not every day, every other day. And it really makes a difference energetic wise. Really does. I feel like I have more juice to give to you all. So, I hope that this resonated. Please leave me a comment down below. That makes my day. I love hearing from you guys. So I hope that you have an amazing day. I hope you have an amazing life, okay? And I want to hear from you. Bye. And I am moving on to number 4. Pile number 4, your life purpose. Okay, the first card I pulled for you is Justice. Your career brings fairness and protection to others who need your help. So I feel like you're there to help other people. Your purpose involves helping others. So you're going to be reaching out and helping someone, or like a collective tribe or group of people. And that is awesome. Also, the second card I pulled was school. The answer that you're seeking involves school. So I don't know if you're in school or you're considering going to school for something. Maybe you're considering going to school for law. Maybe you're considering going to school for, I don't know, what you're considering learning something. And the third card that I pulled was travel. And it said that your life purpose involves traveling. So then I'm like, okay, so maybe they're going to travel and take class around the world. You know, maybe they're going to go to school online, and they're just people who like to travel a lot. And then the last card that I pulled was healer. You have the spiritual gift of healing and a desire to share it with others. So I don't know if you're like a doctor. Maybe you're in school to be a doctor. Maybe you're in school to be a nurse. Maybe you're in school to be a medical assistant. Maybe you're in school for medical billing and coding. I don't know. Whatever it is, you feel guided to do it. And I feel like you want to do it because you want to help other people with it. You want to really make an impact in other people's lives. You could want to be like a travel doctor, a travel nurse. Those are definitely big options. Or like I said, maybe you're just a person who's doing classes online and you just like to travel, or you are traveling to go to school. You know, it's just, I feel like there's so many different combinations with this pile. And they were really adamant. Let me tell you, they all fell out with a purpose. So, yeah. The clarifiers that I actually pulled for you are: see ye, quiet time. Take some quiet time alone to rest, meditate, and contemplate. So I feel like and then the other clarifier I pulled was Kali, and that's endings and beginnings. And it says the old must be released so that the new can enter. So I feel like maybe you're leaving one line of work for this line of work that you chose to do, that you chose to end or leave, and you're beginning something else. You're going down a totally different path, or one that's not far from it, or it's like a branch off of it, and you decided, you know, there's just so many different combos with this. There's so many different combos with this. I mean, there's medical malpractice, law, or, you know, maybe that's something you want to specialize in. Maybe you're going back to school to just learn different laws. Maybe you're deciding, like I said, to go and learn different modalities of healing. The combinations are pretty endless with this pile. So, I don't know. I'm just here to open your eyes a little bit wider so that you can see the possibilities. Maybe you're here for confirmation. Um, and that's cool too, but whatever it is, it's saying to take the time out alone, away from everything, to unplug and get off social media. Just cut off your phone, do not disturb, meditate, contemplate, really articulate your thoughts and where it is you want to put your energy, because you have so many different routes that your energy could be going into. I feel like that's important. And know that whatever you decide to leave, it's okay, because then you'll enter something new. And your earth card that I pulled is Green Man, and Green Man is all about synergy. So it's like you're going to be connected. You're going to connect to so many different people doing this, the synergy of it all. You're just going to connect to maybe people from different countries. I see that because of that travel card. Like, I feel like this is going to connect you in such a wide way. I don't know if you are the doctor and you want to do Doctors Beyond Borders. I mean, you know what I mean? And just because you know that it's just so unjust, everything that happens in like third world countries, the medical treatments, how they're treated. I mean, I just feel like it could be so endless for you. And I hope that this resonated. I hope that it maybe showed you some avenues that you never thought of before. Or I hope that this was a confirmation for you, whatever it is. Please leave me a comment down below, because I love hearing from you guys. Maybe you liked it, maybe you didn't. Either way, I want to know. So I hope you guys have an awesome, awesome day. Bye.